Well, the most important issue for this university is to ensure that the university contributes substantially, significantly in India's growth story. It should learn from what is happening and it should give direction so that the country produces good, positive, all-round growth. And for that, we have to empower our student because he is the product of the university that goes out into society. So that is what I mean. We need to figure out what are the needs of society. We need to interact more with society. We need to talk to them. They need to talk to us, all segments. And then we fine-tune our processes so that they are in tune with society. It isn't so much an individual-driven process. The whole system must be alive to this. And of course, you have to always draw a balance. You cannot forever be just serving some basic needs of what is immediately required in society, and you cannot ignore some of your own academic processes. So a fine balance has to be drawn. But that balance cannot come only from the Vice Chancellor. All the subsystems within the university system must be in harmony and must be conscious of this need. And if that happens, we will be able to do it. To my mind, it's going to lead to some good things. Change of this nature cannot ever be very destructive. It will always lead to something positive. I expect good things to come from this. Well, it has stopped to a large extent, it's not happening anymore. And there may be this impression that all teachers were against it and they were against this or that. Generally, teachers seem to be positively inclined. Things are working. Classes have taken place. We are now going through examinations and they seem to be working smoothly. We have every desire to do that, and I expect in 2011 July, we will have semester system in place for most of our undergraduate courses. So, sir, to produce better research and researchers, you need outstanding faculty. To a large extent, we have very good faculty. You need to have very motivated students, and I think our students are very good. You need good infrastructure. We are improving that. And if we have all three in place to a significant level, good research starts coming out. And let me tell you that there is a lot of good research already coming out of the university. It's doing well. Oh, that's a very good question. It's quite challenging. But it's also exciting. It's interesting. You enjoy these processes, this interaction. You learn a lot. And the college is where our strength lies. That's where our undergraduates are. And these are amongst the best undergraduates you can find anywhere in the world. I'm not so sure. You could take very small universities which are not doing well, and there are some very large universities that are doing very, very well. I don't know if size has much to do with it. Of course, if you have a huge thing, then it can become unmanageable. I think we have reached a point where beyond which if we grow, it will be very bad for us. इकबाल एक बात कहे बहुत पहले, कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी. So you must remember that. We are not afraid or anything. Foreign universities still exist abroad and they take away a lot of our students. But this country has a lot to offer. And there are many things that we have to offer that foreign universities may not be able to offer. Two, we learn from each other. They will learn from us. We will learn from them. There will be interaction. If they come here, they are not going to be in opposition to us. They will be more in conjunction with us. So it's going to be good for all of us. I don't think you should be afraid of that. freedom is important in academics. Freedom of movement is important. And if they go, do you think this university is so fragile that if 20, 30, 50 people move away, it will collapse? There are lots and lots of good people here. I'm not worried on that count. We're going to start many activities. We will create projects for colleges which will be interdisciplinary in nature, and we will fund them, and they will enhance the college experience of a student and the faculty. We will do that with our departments. We will create better facilities for college teachers, give them more space. We will also try and see how we can fund some of their research activities, create more incentives, generally improve infrastructure, and we will launch a large recruitment drive to bring in some outstanding faculty. So it's going to be all round. Sports, we're going to integrate sports with the curriculum. Well, to begin with, as I said, we need to be far more in tune with the needs of society. I think right now we have a fair amount of very good research, but it's not fully in consonance with what India needs. Some of it is, and some of it should not be in consonance. But I think more of this business of being in tune with India's needs, I want to make more of that happen. I want to bring in sports, as I said, as an integral part of the curriculum, with the same experience, the same weightage as an academic discipline has. And we want to do this with other extracurricular activities. And we want to bring in interdisciplinarity, which is not happening in our university. So all these things is what we plan to do. I told you we will be launching projects. These projects will take care of all colleges, and there is no differential treatment, number one. Number two, your impression of some colleges being not doing so well is not fully correct. You see that I've noticed good students are going to almost every college, and almost every college has a very good quality of faculty comparable with the next college. So overall things are changing. I noticed toppers don't necessarily come from the old time famous colleges. They're coming from all over the city. So that change is a significant change. It's a positive change.